Hey guys, it's Camus here, broadcasting from Camus World Headquarters, home of the Whopper. And when we left you last, you were confronted with this position. This is from Schneider, 1956. And unlike most of our videos, this one's an actual chess problem as opposed to an endgame study. That means that white is easily winning, but we're trying to mate within the stipulated number of moves here, and it's white to mate in 10. So how does white achieve this? Well, in order to understand this problem, there's one thing you need to look at here, and that is the possibility that some of you may have followed of attempting f5 check. This forces king to e5, king takes e5, and then f4 checkmate, except it would be checkmate but for this reply g takes f3 and passant. So what's happening in this problem then is that white endeavors to get rid of this pawn on g4, and he does that by threatening mate in various ways. The first move is, well, I'll give you a chance to look at it if you haven't done so already, but the solution is bishop to a4. And this threatens checkmate, bishop to d7 checkmate. So black needs to do something about that, and the only thing he can do is play king to f5. Otherwise mate happens. King to f5. Now bishop to d7 check anyway, but he has this escape square. King to e4. Now bishop to e8, and now we're threatening bishop to g6 checkmate. So the black king is forced to come back again to king to f5. Any other move leads to mate. Bishop to g6, and now the king escapes at e6. Now bishop to h5, and he's threatening checkmate once again, this time on g4. King must come back. He's got to keep finding these escape squares. Bishop takes g4. And the first part of our journey has been completed. We've managed to capture this pawn here. But how do we get black back into position? So he has to play king to e4. And now we don't play bishop to h5, which is a tempting alternative. Because after bishop to h5, king to f5, bishop to g6, king to e6, f5 check, king takes e5, f4 check, and black escapes via e4. And of course he will lose, but we haven't mated within the stipulated time. So we fail. So anyway, back to the position after we've just taken the pawn on g4. We'll move back one. We've taken the pawn on g4, king to e4, and now white plays bishop to d1, threatening once again a checkmate on c2. So the king has to go back again, king to f5, bishop c2 check, king to e6, and now we have achieved our opening position, with the exception of the fact that the pawn is now gone from g4. This allows us to play f5 check, king takes e5, f4 checkmate. And the green arrows trace the journey that the bishop has made to a4, to d7, to e8, to h5, to g6, to g4, to e1, d1, and then back to c2. This is quite an amazing problem. I hope you enjoyed that. And now we bow our heads as we think of Steve Farmer and the upcoming position, which, oops, I gotta save that first, don't I? Okay, yeah. All right. And, oops, okay, so this is our position here. It's white to play and win. And you can see there's an issue there with the black A pawn. So have a look at it, and we'll talk about it next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.